Alright, this video is going over the XP and level balancing assignment for week 3. Here we can see the baseline values for XP sources and thresholds. Fodder enemies produce 10 XP, elites produce 20, and the pickups are worth 5. The reason I use those numbers, XP pickup in the project was already defaulted to a value of 5, and the way the enemies are created, they drop a specific number of these XP pickups when they're defeated. So I set the fodder enemy to produce 2 and the elite enemy to produce 4, giving 10 and 20 respectively. Based on the counts of those 3 items in the levels, we end up with a total of 215 possible experience. For the thresholds, level 2 was set to 170, ensuring that the player should be able to get over that threshold easily. And level 3 is set to 240, which means mathematically it would be impossible to reach level 3 on this one level. I've also included levels 4, 5, and 6 thresholds, just so that the pattern can be seen. The baseline notes from testers were that mixed reviews on the visual and audio effects of whether they were obvious enough or noticeable. One tester did say that the XP sources, the gains were distinct enough to make them predictable and understandable, and he did feel also that the time that it takes to level up felt appropriate. After tuning, 2 of the testers earned 185 experience total, reaching level 2. They both actually missed the same experience. Both missed 1 pickup, and both missed an elite enemy. One tester missed it purposefully, deciding to bypass the interaction. The other player accidentally stepped on the elevator by the enemy and was not able to go back and defeat it. But both did still reach level 2 after killing the last of the enemies on the level. The other playtester earned 210 experience, also missing the same XP pickup, likely just because the pathing to that pickup is not super obvious, so nobody really knew it was there. Pacing wise, there were no notes from the first tester, but the other 2 testers felt that the pacing was good and the time to level up was appropriate. Although one tester did note that the XP felt pointless overall. They actually enjoyed collecting coins more than trying to collect experience. For the final values, none of the values changed. Again, all testers were hitting level 2 within the appropriate time frame on the level. So the thresholds and the baseline values carried over into the final, and could still be altered if we see more testing coming through that shows some greater variance. As for what didn't work in the first test, I think the big thing was the visual and the audio effects. They were noticeable for most players, but not distinct enough to add significance or add weight to the level up. So I did tweak those between the baseline and the final tuning, and those could probably still stand to be improved a little bit more to, again, make them just more obvious, more weighty. Again, no XP values or thresholds were changed, which didn't, in the end, affect the pacing. The pacing was already pretty well set from the baseline. As for the final tests, again, the players did generally notice more readily that a level up occurred. That could also be bias from using the same testers, and they sort of knew what to expect. So again, more testing would be useful to eliminate those biases. So this video will show the final level up moment as it sits currently. Thank you.